morning everyone, it's Janet Clare here and I'm excited to be at Fall Quilt Market in Moda's pop-up booth. I have brought some lovely pre-cut patterns to show you, so let's get started. So the first pre-cut I'd like to show you is the little cute mini candies. I'm sure you all love these. They're like sweeties at the till. Everyone wants them and I've got some brilliant ideas of how you can use them. So the first thing I want to show you is this little sewing kit. And out of one candy, you will use up everything. You will have one half square triangle left at the end and you will be able to make a cute little pin cushion, a little needle case, a little thread snipper or scissor keeper, and then this little sewing pouch will safely store all your bits. And as I say, you've got one half square triangle left. So it's a really useful little project for you to make one little candy. And this one uses one candy again to make this cute little wall hanging. I love the seaside, as you know. Again, there's no waste with the pre-cut. It uses it all up. So a really lovely gift and a nice beginner-friendly project for you all. Onto the lovely 5-inch charm squares now. Again, really fun size, lots of accurate cutting done already for you. And one of my favorite projects for this cut is this set of 5 zipped pouches. And again, you get no waste. You're left tiny, tiny little scraps. It'll teach you lots of basic piecing and it shows you how to set a zip in. So you have got really big pouches all the way down until you're using your tiniest little strips. Really, really lovely fun project, good to take on holiday with you. The next thing I have is this set of string pieced cushions. You can add a bit of pom-pom trim if you like and practice your quilting and your piecing. And again, no waste from that 5-inch charm square. Right, we're on to 10-inch layer cakes. These are a lovely gifting size, really, really useful. One of my favorite quilts that I've made 2 or 3 times now is this Great Girls, really beginner friendly. You keeping the squares all the same size and then doing some very simple applique on there. So that's a really fun beginner friendly project. Just takes one layer cake. And then this one I call Strewn. It's a disappearing 9 patch. And I made it for our son's girlfriend's 21st birthday. And she cried when she opened it, which is so adorable. You made me a quilt. She said, you made me a quilt. But what I wanted was, I wanted to make a good size quilt. It's 86-inch square. It uses 2 layer cakes. Again, very minimal waste. Making 9 patches, very little cutting and piecing, but I wanted to make her a quilt that she could use up. Not just use and be all precious, but actually use it up. And I've told her I want to see it in for repairs in a year or so. So this has been washed and worn, it's been to the beach. It's the very, very perfect quilt to show the scale of the print and have a nice time piecing. We're up to jelly rolls. Everyone loves a jelly roll. I think a jelly roll we call a Swiss roll. Is it a cake with icing? It goes around and around and around, quite hard to make. Really, really useful, versatile pre-cut. I'll talk you through some of the quilts that I've made. This one is probably one of the simplest ones you can make. This one is called Dapper, and you can see from the pattern and then the quilt that I've got here, how different the quilt can look in different fabric. And we all know that as quilters, but they're always lovely to see. And I'm going to digress and tell you a little story about the Blooming Lovely collection and how it came about. I was in the park with my dog Wilson and we were walking with a chocolate Labrador called Muffin, and Muffin had a lilac collar on and I got completely obsessed by that color combination. Anyway, long story short, I designed some fabric inspired by the color combination. It's called Blooming Lovely. But the best thing, what I want to tell you is, we went back to the park and told Muffin that she had inspired a fabric collection, and you know what? She didn't care. She did not care at all. Her owner looked a bit bemused and Muffin was just like, whatever. So there you go, ungrateful. But well done, Muffin. Okay, this one, you can use a layer cake or a jelly roll. It's a medallion quilt and you can do very quick applique on there and really personalize that. So each quilt will be unique in the world and I love that. And then this one, if you subdivide your jelly roll into smaller strips, you get this really fun, varied log cabin with lots and lots of energy and movement across it. So that's really good fun. And then this one is called Good Tiding. And this one's still a flimsy. This one was a quarter long that we did last year. It uses a jelly roll and a bit of yardage. And the idea was that a tiding is a piece of news and good tidings are good news. And so throughout the whole year with my email club, we were collecting bits of our good news and we were embroidering or stitching with free motion all our good tidings in all of the courthouse steps. So there's lots and lots of secret messages in here. And then these were words to live by. A really, really simple quilt to make, but really, really effective. So that is your jelly roll quilts. Thanks for watching.